Hi guys, welcome to the Des Moines Valley Railroad layout update for March and April. This month I've been busy working on lighting the interiors of a lot of my structures. Just kind of started the process, looking forward to doing that a little bit more in the months to come. And I've been using the Woodland Scenics Just Plug modular lighting system. It's really nice in that it's expandable, and you can put as many or as few lights as you'd like to put in your structures. You can do up to 50 lights on a power supply, and it's a pretty cool system. It's definitely not the cheapest, but I did not want to be under the layout spending days on end soldering and chaining LEDs together, so I decided on just slowly using this system as time and finances allow. But I got a good starter system going, so I'd like to show you what I've done so far and show you a couple other little projects I got going. Okay, so here's some of the products that I got. I've got quite a few more of than what's pictured here, but let me show you what I included in my starter set for the Just Plug system. Of course, got the power supply. This is supposed to supply up to 50 lights. So we started with, I got two of these expansion hubs. Pretty much the power supply plugs into these expansion hubs, and then from the expansion hubs you plug in these light hubs, and they have four basically ports for the lights to be plugged into. So the ideal full system would be the power supply to an expansion hub, which can power several more expansion hubs by daisy chaining through. And then each of the ports, the four ports on each expansion hub will power four of these light hubs. So for my starter system, I got enough to do for two different areas. I got two power supplies, I've got two expansion hubs, so one for each area, and I've got 6 of these, 3 for each area to start with. But as I can see on my layout, there's going to be a need for a few more of these, so we'll grow with it as we can. Also got a few more of the stick-on lights. There's 2 per tube here. So the idea there is to fill the lights. There's 2 lights provided in each of these sets. So I was trying to add another, so at least I have 3 lights per hub. And then I also got some extension cables, because you're going to need some length to go from the light in the building to one of these light hubs. So the idea is to kind of localize this into an area and then kind of branch out from there. So, and then also got a light block kit, and I'll have to see if I need a second one of these, but this is for some of the older buildings where I don't have the insides painted, interiors painted. We've got some putty that you can put in the cracks and some paint to go on the walls. I also got light diffusing window film for some of the buildings that have the clear glass that you can see and they don't have interiors in them. This helps produce, you have the light inside, diffuses the light, and when the light is off, the tint makes it look like it's dark inside the building, so you can't see inside. So anyway, that's kind of the starter set. Now we'll go on to how it's going to be attached to the layout. So inside one of these light and hub sets, open it up here. This is what you get in the package. You get it's like a set of Just Plug instructions, and you get the light hub here with the jumper plug already installed. This is in case you would like to control it with a switch, but they put a little jumper plug there so it'll run as soon as it gets power. You've got a set of screws to mount it if you'd like. And underneath this as well, there's a piece of double stick tape. Oh, there's not. Oh, what's up here? It's right there. Piece of double stick tape to attach, and then you get 2. In this kit, you get 2 stick-on lights. They call them stick-on LEDs. So we got a little 3M backing here, and you stick them where you'd like to put them. They're super bright. The light hub has 4 dimmer controls, so when you plug into the 4 slots, you can take a screwdriver or your fingers and dim it down from 100% to 0. Power goes in here, and that's pretty much all it is. I mean, it's very lightweight. so it's easy to, you can kind of hear as I'm holding it, it's easy to stick it anywhere. That's the Just Plug light hub. Okay, so now we are under the layout, and I plugged the Just Plug power supply into an extension cord I have here under the layout. And it's powering a couple of other things, but that plugged in, and then we got our cord ran to the first expansion hub. So then from here, the idea will be drill holes through the cross members here to be able to direct cables to the different light hubs around, and then drill holes through the tabletop to the actual LED that's in the building. So anyway, at least got started here. Okay, what I did mounting these Just Plug hubs is they come with double stick tape. So what I decided to do is put some of that on there. So you basically can peel it right off and like that, and stick it where you want it to go. And for me, it's going to go right about here in the middle. So you just kind of stick it on there, and voila! These things are really lightweight, so they won't come off. And from there, then we can plug in our lights. So basically, it's as easy as going from the expansion hub, which has 4 outputs for the light hubs. You just take your expansion hub, your first light hub wire, and you plug it in here. Plug it in the right way, it looks like. Like that. Oops. Popped out. Pop it back in, and there we go. And basically it goes through the hole here, and it plugs into the input of the first light hub. And then I have another one that I'm starting here that I'll plug into the second hole of the expansion plug here, second output. I can kind of feel my way up here at the top. If I were to do this again, I probably would have used Velcro for the hubs so I can pop them off and look, as opposed to the double stick tape that's in them. But eventually you get there. So plug that into the second one, and then this one now will go this way. I've got another light hub just over here to the right where you can't see it. So that'll plug into that. So we'll have 2 light hubs into an expansion plug. And then I'll probably add another one, and go so on and so forth. Then when you're ready to add expansion plug hubs, you come out of the output here. There's in and an out, and the end is where the power supply is going in, and then out, and you can chain into more expansion hubs. Okay, so here's the next light hub. So basically I'll take my cable here that I've been kind of running down, and over here, and then just plug it on into the input plug of the light hub. Oops. Little slippery thing gets through my fingers here. Alright. And there it is, popped in. So now I can just run 4 more LEDs from here out to various spots. So here's one of the buildings with the end result. As you can see, there's a light inside. I dimmed it down just a little bit because it was pretty bright. But this one has some interior windows that helps. As soon as I get the masking, like the kit with the masking, that will be better, because some of these have the light showing through the windows, as you can see. So, you know, even in this building's here. There's another one that's got the light inside. Again, I'm going to diffuse the windows on this building here. Same thing. You can see the light source inside, but I think once we get the diffuser in and that going, I think it'll really look a lot better. So, anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. plan to add a bunch more of these. They look really good, and the intensity level's good, and really happy with them. Here's what one of the buildings looks like after I put the window tint and the fusion kit in. You can see it's pretty cool. That's just one lamp. I'll probably add a second one in there just to make it a little bit more distributed evenly. But yeah, it came out pretty good. Straighten my staircase here. But no, it came out really good. So pretty happy with that. Also did this one over here, this storefront. Again, I'll probably add at least a second light here. I've got one in the middle. But I think if I have two distributed more evenly, I think that'll make it a little more even light. It's kind of good to do that to sample what it looks like. So anyway, I'm going to get some more of that stuff. The diffusion stuff looks like theatrical gel. It's got kind of like a neutral density gray and then a frost. So I think because I have access to stage lighting supplies, since that's what I do part-time at my church, I think I may get some more of the actual gel because it'd be a little bit cheaper. But no, it worked out really good, and I'm pretty happy with the results of that. So this is like the Just Plug system. Got a good start on it. Got a few buildings you can see here. I need to add more diffusion to some of them, but I've got those three back there done. Got this one done. Got this one done. Again, I'll probably add a second light there. I did this little guy here. So he's lit. I did this bakery one here. This one's lit. So that's kind of the ones I have in Pella so far. I plan to light the Dairy Queen here with one of those nano bulbs that they offer. And probably this little shop or little office front here in the Pella Corp. Right now on these buildings, I may convert over. These are all 12 volt lamps inside of them right now. I don't have them hooked up as of yet, but from my previous layout I have lighting installed. So I haven't decided yet whether I want to just go ahead and convert these to the Just Plug system or get probably a 12 volt transformer and hook these in. I probably will do that, but since I have lights already in here in this station too and in the power plant, so probably keep lamps or incandescent lamps for those. Still have to do Otley. The town of Otley over here hasn't been done yet, so we'll get to that. Going further down, back over here, I'll show you lighting. I did a few buildings in lighting. There we go. The schoolhouse has lights in it. Again, I'm going to use that diffusion gel or like the plastic filter in there. This house over here has light. With both this house here and with this hardware store here, I use the light block kit, and it works really good. It's got like a thicker paint. The nice thing about it is you can mask windows if you want to, and then if you decide later you want to have the windows show again, you just peel it right off. It's kind of like a rubbery paint, so it cleans up real well. Just a little water, and if you get it all over your hands, you can just rub it right off. So. Again, these buildings will still get the diffusion and tint in them. Haven't done that yet. We'll get to that, but these four are lit as well. I still plan on lighting the fire station here. And again, this bulb, this here has incandescent bulbs. But we'll just go from there. There's probably maybe just a few more to do there. Yeah, this is the Otley side, so I still have to do these buildings with the Just Plug lights. And I think that'll go pretty simple with one expander and two more light hubs will take care of pretty much Otley. And then probably over here I'll need maybe 1 to 2 expanders and then 2 to 3 light hubs to probably get most of this done. So might be able to do it with one expander. And we'll just have to see. So yeah, so it's pretty exciting getting the interior lights all up and going, so we'll go from there. So okay, and then here is the result at night. Got Pella Corp all lit up. Looks like the evening shift's still working there. And we've got the downtown lit. Just amazing when it's dark how much more coverage there is of the lights. I was just amazed. We got lights there. Got a little glowing light there in that house. And And the bakery, got some lights there. And some lights over there at the hotel and the bank. And then this little building here, I have to work on him a little bit. Got a little light leak going out of the bottom, but I can take care of that. There's a shot down the street. So things are a little more lively now. Still gotta get the church lit, but yeah, for Pella we're doing pretty good here. Like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna see about getting these lit next. Work on that. Maybe put a little nano light in the refreshment stand. But yeah, pretty happy with the way this one turned out. Let's go look at lighting. Okay, well here we are at lighting. We've got some lights there in those buildings as well. Still have to put the fusion sheeting and things like that in there so we don't see inside the buildings. But yeah, got a nice glow going. Yeah, really happy with this. This is really cool. Just quite an enhancement that nighttime brings here with the lights. Oh, there's the little farmhouse. A little glow coming from there. And then the schoolhouse here. Yeah, awesome. No, very happy with it. It was very easy to put in, just drilling a hole and peel and stick the lights and adjust your dimming and you're very good to go. I'll be looking forward to doing this more from Monroe. And another project that I worked on last week or so, adding some cornfields. Can't have a railroad in Iowa without some cornfields. I had some modeled over by the barn in the lighting area, but just thought I'd add some to this scene here in front of the grain elevator here in Otley. So it really adds to that when you go down trackside and looking through the corn. So, pretty fun. So that's basically what I had going this month or so, and we will continue with the Just Plug system. I'll give you another update on a couple of months here, but until then, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel.